2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly. Trying to cash in. Gallinari off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Nick Batum for 3, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream, man.
Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly to Bradley. Takes stock of the floor. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts. Good shot.
Parker with it. Up 6.
I got this.
Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Parker to Batum. Parker. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound take. By Gortat. Beverly into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Inside, he scores.
And you best believe
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream, man.
Fills the confidence meter.
Parker, deep right corner. He was hacked. They let it go.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing him is really throwing him off.
Bradley. Not that time. He missed it. Charlotte with the basketball.
Nah, man, Live definitely looks good this year, man. Definitely improved from Live 18.
Parker.
I think people should give Live a chance. Stop keep bashing the game so much. It's a good game, man. It's definitely improved from Live 18. They just gave out an update today. The update contains gameplay fixes and bugs and updated rosters.
And they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Walker with the basketball. Leads 5. Walker. To Nick Batum. Walker. Fires There's the three, and Kemba Walker. High degree of difficulty, but that's where he thrives. Counted for three.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly to Bradley.
They fixed the gameplay, updated roster. There's a couple of bugs been fixed. I noticed the CPU don't make too many contested shots as they did before. Also, the snatchback, step backs they be doing and making your player fall and get the easy bucket in. That also been fixed as well. Your player no longer don't fall on the ground anymore. Like right there, I did a step back on Patrick Beverly, and as you already noticed, he has not fallen on the ground at all. So that's been fixed as well, and I thought that was a good thing from EA, because a lot of the CPU does a lot of step back and it make your player fall constantly. There's a nice step back from Kemba Walker.
Knocks it down, Jay. And here's a next level comment for you.
Yeah, man, the ESPN camera is the best camera that I like on Live 19.
In the league.
To Tobias Harris. Charlotte has the board. Charlotte basketball.
This was definitely a pretty big update, man, for Live 19, man, with the contested shots being fixed, the AIs being fixed, blocking shots, stealing, all that been fixed in this update. Also one thing that need to be fixed in this game is the assistant coach. I don't see any assistant coach for any team sitting on the bench besides the head coach. That needs to be fixed in an up and coming update as well.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Walker. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I understand the refs may have made some calls that make you a little bit hesitant defensively, but still, I'd rather you be aggressive than non-aggressive, because if you're not aggressive, you need to sit on the bench next to the coach.
Oh yeah, that was a huge issue for me as well, man. It's contested shots. And the simple fact that AI keep making your player fall after every step back shot.
At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Hornets out in front.
I can honestly say, though, I'm kind of satisfied on what this update that EA brought today. They added sweat. Yeah, they added sweat to the players. It's not as much as in 18, but you do see sweat, though. Like, I was playing with Patrick Beverly, right, for 2 quarters. I noticed he had sweat coming down his arms and around his forehead area. But you don't see it as much, though, as in Live 18, do.
The fourth quarter is underway.
It's not as heavy.
Walker lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
That's what you like
that was
to
a nice
see
drive by the
pick and roll.
CPU.
Nice, easy basket.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Walker into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker gets it in the right corner. To Walker. Batum. Nick Batum forcing that one. No good. Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Count the bucket for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Did they fix Carter from the Grizzlies? I haven't really checked most of the rookies that has been fixed. I only saw a couple of rookies though that have been fixed. For example, we got Looney Walker from the San Antonio Spurs. I know he's been fixed. He got his real face skin in the game. I have not really looked into every single team for every rookie.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Batum.
But one of my subscribers told me they fixed like 10 rookies that have been fixed in the game.
Walker. Here's a chance from long range. Look out. Kemba hitting the tough shots here.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Finishing inside the paint.
The update to our contested shots not being made so much. Steals, blocking, gameplay, updated rosters. You got face renders also been fixed for certain players. Body types. What else? I haven't really looked into the head-to-head online mode. I'm more of an offline player.
Walker hits it.
Ooh, I don't know how I made that, but he made it though. But it's a pretty little big update though from Live 19 though. I'm definitely satisfied with this update. I kind of slowed down playing Live 19 before because the contested shot was being so easily made by the CPU and the steals and the blocking. It was just too much, man.
Off the mark at the line.
And the AI doesn't do too much snatchbacks no more in this game.
Harris to Beverly.
You know, EA kind of toned that down a little bit.
A shot no good there by Williams. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to Tobias Harris. Scores from the post.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Walker to Batum. To Kemba Walker from long range. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been
Did they add Puma shoes? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
Some credit in this scenario as well.
But I still want to see certain players wearing name brand shoes. Like Tony Parker was missing his Tony Parker shoes. He shouldn't be wearing generic shoes. EA still got to fix that still. You got Dwayne Wade, still don't got his shoes in the game. He's still wearing generics. So I think EA needs to fix that as well.
Walker knocks it down off the step back.
If you guys notice right now, man, them snatchback, step back shots, man, the CPU does not fall for that anymore. They definitely fixed that. Definitely got to use your handles to break them down. I done about 4 step backs. AI has not been falling on the ground.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power.
Yeah, man, the shoes definitely needs an update, man. Like, there's a lot of players that's wearing generics. For example, Alonzo Ball should not be wearing generic shoes. Dwayne Wade's one of them. Rajon Rondo. I mean, and the list goes on with these players wearing generic shoes. That needs to be fixed. But other than that, though, man, I'm very satisfied with this update. It definitely fixed everything I had wrong with this game. Snatchbacks, blocking, stealing, contested shots were being made easily before.
Batum goes to the left side. To Batum. 4-3. And Nikola Batum. Good from the outside.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Yeah, this is a new update, by the way, man. Coach Rat needs his mohawk. Yes, he does, man.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes.
How is the franchise mode? I have not played a franchise mode yet. I can't tell you that, but I don't see EA doing anything with that mode. They spend all their time with that one mode. So I really can't tell you much about the franchise mode.
That's how he set it up.
And counted at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Man, you notice a little changes though with the AI, how they reacting to the play call. Like for example, right here. It's a little thing they added to the game. That's all.
That ball's out of bounds off the Hornets.
Do it feel different? It feels different. Yeah. I can honestly say it feels different, especially with my sliders. Also helps the CPU out a lot as well. But gameplay wise, it does feel different, man.
Here comes the screen. Beverly has a chance. Yes.
The AI doesn't do too much snatchbacks to make your player fall for an easy bucket. They definitely fixed that.
Because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Oh, 5-second violation. Harris to Beverly. To Bradley. Trying to cash in.
It's the first time I see my player fall from a snatchback. You won't see that as much though. You probably see it once in a while, and CPU does not do it, constantly throughout all 4 quarters. That was the very first snatchback that I fell, which is in the 4th quarter. So that's a big improvement from Live 19.
The first free throw.
I know one thing that they need to fix though in Live 19 is the free throws, man. Everybody got the same free throw time. Before they hit the free throw, they can do the same thing with the hands on their mouth. They got to fix that as well. Looks a lot better than 18. I like it's the franchise mode. Yeah, I don't think EA will touch up the franchise mode this year. Like I said, before they spend most of their time on a 1 mode. I'm hoping they will show some love for the WNBA part instead of keep playing offline mode for that.
Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Game definitely feels better though, man. If you guys ever get a chance, man, definitely give a chance playing Live 19 with this update. Gameplay definitely feels much better and definitely feels much improved on so many levels.
One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Gets off the 3 at the buzzer. It's the Hornets with the victory.
Hey, that's finally sweating the game now, man. I mean, it's not as heavy as it was in Live 18, but you definitely can see sweat now in the game.
I'm Cohen saying so long for
That was my main issue for Live 19 is not seeing sweat on players, man, for all 4 quarters. But you start seeing sweat in players during the second quarter, though.
And it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Charlotte Hornets got the win in a close game.
I'm digging it a lot, man. The whole signature moves, I'm definitely digging it. I think they should add more player likeness to certain players other than LeBron James and James Harden. But I think everybody should have their own signature moves, though, man. That's also my main issue for Live 19, man. Is they only focus on LeBron James. If you playing with the Lakers, maybe you control LeBron James. LeBron is playing exactly like LeBron James in Live 19, man. He got his whole signature move set down for LeBron. Like LeBron, James Harden, you got Curry, you got KD. They all play like themselves, but for the rest of the NBA players, they all got the same move sets, man. It's like, that's an issue. That's an issue. So I hope we get more signature moves for players.
Whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Kemba Walker could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball, it looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Yeah, I'm definitely satisfied with Live 19, man, with this update. But I really want to see more name brand shoes for certain players like D Wade and Rajon Rondo and Tony Parker. I want to see the franchise mode being improved instead of being washed down. I would like to see the WNBA part improved as well. I want to see an online mode for that, for the females to play. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed for EA, man. They're too focused on the one mode. But that's it for you guys, man. I mean, that's gameplay been fixed, contested shots been fixed, steals, blocks. You got your player renders, body scans. You got your ratings that been fixed. What else been fixed? We also got the events that also been fixed as well. The way the CPU plays at the events, that have been fixed. But far as the head-to-head online matchup, I can't really give you guys much information about that, because I don't play that portion of the game. Injuries, yes, injuries is also a main issue for Live, man. I have not seen injuries in Live at all. They need to have that in the game as well, man. It's like, it sucks playing your little My Career game in Live 19, and say if your player gets hurt, we don't see that in Live, man. They need to add that into Live. The green bar means? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I'm going to give you guys a quick video minute before I go to work, giving you guys a couple insights on what's been updated in this game. I know a lot of people got questions about what's been updated. Let you guys know straight up what's been updated in this game. If you guys ever wondering what's my sliders, man, for the CPU, it's right here. Got the inside shot abilities at 40. Mid-range shootings at 40, three-point shootings at 30, free throw shootings at 50, the post shootings at 40, driving layup abilities at 50. Got the post move is at 40, dunk frequently we got 10, reach and foul 60, 80, 70, and the list goes on. So if you guys want to use these CPU sliders, man, by all means go ahead and use it. This will also help the CPU as well to play a perfect basketball with you. And I'm playing on Superstar as well too. Game speed at 87. Shootings at ratings only. I don't play it on rating plus skill. I always play it on ratings only. Yeah, man, they added more details on the players, man. Like for Dwayne Wade, they made his cheeks a little bit bigger in the game. Like in real life, his cheeks is pretty damn big in real life. So they added that into the game as well. Yeah, there's a lot of little things in the game, man. They had made a video earlier showing got a couple updates and the player renders of player face scans, stuff like that. Thought it was a good update, man, that live brought. I mean, maybe I'm tripping, but it looks like Devin Booker also got a new face scan as well. Maybe I'm just tripping, but his face scan looks a bit more cleaner. Yeah, man, I can do all them dribble moves in the ESPN camera. It's easy. It's easy. It took me a while though to get the signature moves locked down on the ESPN camera. It took me quite a while. But it's easy though, man.
It is NBA action on
It's all about timing, that's all.
I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Houston Rockets. All right, here we go. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Rockets ball. Paul to Harden. Probing the defense. Harden to P.J. Tucker for three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Tucker. James Harden trying to cash in. Harden shot, no good. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. To Rudy Gay. shot by Gay, no good. Hart with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down.
Can we get lead passing? I'm not sure.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
I don't think so, though.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. To Murray. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan to Gasol. Down low, Aldridge. Inside, he scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Harden to Capella. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good. 3-point play, and they go up early, 3-2. Spurs in possession. DeRozan to Murray. A shot rejected by Capella. That one out of bounds off a rocket. DeRozan. To Gasol. Runner's good there.
Good shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harden to Anthony. Shot clock winding down. Harden to the rim. Flushes down the slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
And he's
Do you
fouled.
think we need a
Brings it
speed
to the
boost?
foul line, Jay.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you
I
do,
believe so, man.
ensure
I
they're
think they
gonna
should
have
add that
a
in live,
chance of
man.
converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
For sure.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
See, I was hoping they could fix also Gerald Green in Live 19 in this update. I still think this is an ugly-ass rendering for Gerald Green. I mean, they got the hairstyle on point, though. But that face can just look off.
Good shot, Money. Good shot, Money.
Houston with the basketball. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Goes to the right side. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Sean C, what's good, bro? Yeah, man, with this update, man, the CPU definitely been fixed. Contested shots also been fixed as well. But like I said, if you're more of a slider person like myself, if you adjust your sliders, it makes the CPU even more harder to hit contested shots.
To Harden.
But for sure, though, man, I don't think live is much of an arcade game, really.
And slams it down.
Because if you know what you're doing with your sliders, man, you will definitely get a great simulation basketball from the CPU.
Where he hasn't had to be that anchor. He is a mid-range assassin and also somebody that has an array of moves on the block. If you confront the post, potentially double the post, make him a
wasn't trying to do that.
He's on the perimeter, force him to put the ball down on the ground. You might have a chance to stop the big man.
Looks like a cartoon character. My child's gonna be in the video. Who are you talking about? Talking about Gerald Green?
And hits the first free throw.
He need a new face scan, man. Face scan is horrible. I mean, they got his hair on point though. That face scan just looks off.
By one. DeRozan to Patty Mills. Here comes the screen. Aldridge knocks it down from mid-range.
This has been quite the redemption story for LA. In the 2016-17 season, there seemed to be a rift between him and Spurs management. Had a very difficult time finding his way, wasn't used to being an anchor down low at the post position. But this is the brilliance of Greg Popovich. Sat him down, spoke to him man-to-man multiple times, and got LA to buy into something bigger than himself, which is the reason why he is one of the most dominant bigs in the league.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to
sometimes looks so real.
Throw a box and one, maybe throw a zone, maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Harden. His first effort.
It's a nice move by James Harden with that step back shot, but he was hella contested by DeMar DeRozan, which caused that missed shot. I like the player likeness. Like I said before, man, there's only certain players that have their own player likeness, man. You got your LeBron, you got your James Harden, you got Curry, KD. It's a nice step back.
The mark.
They need to add more player like this though, man, to players in this game. Besides only the 4 people I just named.
It wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
DeRozan off the assist.
What are your thoughts on the earlier on finishing with your strong hand 85% of the time? I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot.
We played one at AT&T Center with the Spurs out in front. Jay and I back with more from San Antonio after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports.
And yeah, Harden really acts like Harden, man, in this game. Harden, and you got your boy LeBron also acts like LeBron in this game. You got Curry, KD. Who else you got? I think you got Damian Lillard as well. And that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Everybody else got the same type of playing style. But I think EA really focused on LeBron and James Harden with their player likeness.
And also add a filling out process with the referees.
CPU somewhat in some areas.
Look to see how both teams adjust.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Chance for Chris Paul. Ball shot off the mark. San Antonio.
Oh man, speaking about so much about the franchise part, man. I'm not much of a franchise player. I'm more of an offline player, exhibition type of guy. So I really can't give you the details about the franchise mode, about the loading thing. I know everybody would have some issues about loading into their franchise mode. I can't really give you my insight on that.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Paul. From the painted area, won't go down.
Wish I could tell you though, man.
Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Mills in possession. Leads three. And draws the foul.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending
Fine
him
got
to
his
the
face getting in the game, man. Looney Walker. That's what's up.
Nope. First one does not go.
He's going to be a beast over the Spurs team. He's going to be that little young Kawhi.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. It's Harden.
Yeah, man, I play with the shot meter off. I don't like using the shot meter when I'm playing the games. 2K or live.
Take stock of the floor. Harden to Anthony. 4-3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
I don't like relying on too much of the shot meter, man. I mean, a lot of people like to use the shot meter. I like it off. I like to try to skill my own shot.
First free throw is good.
Shot, bro.
And he hits the second.
The free throw, I mean, especially like the way the player is shooting on the free throw, it does seem feels improved as well. It feels different. It don't feel as stiff at the free throw line like it did before.
San Antonio with the basketball. To Patty Mills. Screen coming. Gasol. That's blocked by Capella.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Harden to Paul. Got a piece of it.
Good block.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
2 years ago, I got a chance to go to Reading, PA, and watch Lonnie Walker play. After his high school game, we got a chance to speak, and he broke down something to me that I never really thought about before. Did you know that Reading, PA typically is at or near the top of the list of U.S. cities with the lowest median household income of around $25K? Let me tell you why Lonnie inspires me. On draft night, he tweeted out something that was so real to all of his fans and any young kid out there. He said, be true to yourself because anything is possible. Believe in yourself. Look at me. I'm just a kid from Reading. He made it.
Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender,
It's definitely a handicap, man. Had a shot meter wrong.
Offensive player recognized that.
That's a lot of people keep relying on the green meter and stuff.
That's how he set it up.
That's what should not be about, you know, relying on your shot meter. It should be about skills.
Anthony. Add 2 points to the board.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
But alright, y'all finna end the stream soon, man. It's around 1 o'clock I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta go to work soon.
Scores from the post.
Just wanna put out a video to show you guys what's been updated in this game.
That's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Anthony. Fires fires the three. He was all over him.
Damn,
And
Melo.
look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Big Pep, I love this game. Yeah, same here, bro.
To Rudy Gay.
It's a big improvement from Live 18.
Lets it fly from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Harden. He buries it off the step back. The way he gets to the line, you have to respect every part of his game.
He is an occupational hazard for referees. He's the MVP of drawing fouls. He constantly baits the defender, which makes the defender's hands drop, which allows James Harden to drop buckets home.
Harden in possession. Down 8. Inside, he scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
This game is far from not arcadish. I'll tell you that for sure, man. And I play ball. I played 2K and Live, man. I'll tell you right now, Live is not an arcade game this year. Definitely feels pretty damn good. It feels real too in some ways.
To Gasol. Trying to cash in, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much.
Yeah, they definitely gonna spot a lot of people this year, man. San Antonio Spurs. They got some young talent on that team.
A hezzy, you look at the rim, the defender jumps, you blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3, got it.
San Antonio Spurs, number 5, Murray. Into the game.
And he hits all 3 free throws. DeRozan, yes, it drops.
Nice shot.
Little drama on that one.
DeMar DeRozan is a beast. He's been an all-star 4 of the last 5 years, and he was a second-team All-NBA last year. But unfortunately, us as part of the media and the fans, we determine your legacy by you winning championships.
That James Harden's against the law. Why you say that, bro? I think he needs to work on the halftime show too a little bit. It feels a little bit pretty boring and dried up, man. This halftime show. They need some more excitement in the commentary. They need to show the highlights a little bit longer too. But other than that, though, man, EA, man, it's a great game, man. Live 19 is definitely a good game this year. Definitely a surprise from Live 18 coming to Live 19. Definitely feels good.
It's time for them to man up and attack the basket. These are the guys
Coming from a 2K fan, I'm a 2K fan, man, a diehard 2K fan. I gotta admit, Live 19 is a great ass game.
Field goals.
I can't be fake, man. Live 19 is a great game.
Might just be 1 or 2 adjustments away from what's needed to turn things around. They still have time to make up for a lackluster first half.
Player of the half.
We're gonna skip that.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Let's go to the top plays real fast.
And we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2.
Damn, 52 points.
Number 1.
You playing on 12-minute quarters? You might want to try to restart your franchise mode now that we got that update, man. gameplay definitely been fixed in this update.
Have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. Clearly.
You might can see better results, man, from certain players.
And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
He put that form in his throat, goddamn.
The Rockets are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Fellas,
I'm gonna try to get one more quarter in, y'all. Let's get this third quarter in. I gotta go to work,
The
man.
third quarter is underway.
Can't be late.
Houston takes over.
Let's get this last quarter.
Paul to Harden. Capella down low. Shot from the lane won't go.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know to scout him.
To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray. Aldridge.
Oh, how he made it.
Burns him for the basket.
Contested like crazy on that
We're
shot.
watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Paul. To P.J. Tucker. Down to 5 on the 24. James Harden fires for 2.
Got him.
He scores on the step back. Jay, how
Got
did you
that boy
get
leaning.
through the challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2?
It's a
We're
nice
not
step
old
back
men
from James
talking
Harden.
about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
DeRozan to Gasol.
Oh, good
It's
pass.
a big finish.
That's
Good
what I'm
pass from
talking
the
about.
AI.
Nice finish. It's all business.
Definitely read that offense pretty damn well. I don't know about that dunk, though, from Paul Gasol.
It's James Harden once again. Sizing up the defense. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Oh, he had him there for a second. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First try, no good.
Chris Paul got a funny free throw for him.
And he's able
There
to
we
get
go.
the second after missing that first one. Murray with it. His team on top by 8. Rockets have it. To Paul. Finishing inside the paint on that one. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Good shot, good shot. Should have put my hands up.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Screen coming. Paul to Capella. He was hacked. They let it go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. The drive, right to the basket. DeRozan knocks it down from mid-range. When you're the star of the Toronto Raptors, you carry not just the pressure of an organization trying to break through, but the pressure of an entire nation.
And our society measures greatness by championships. It's about winning championships.
James Harden's a beast in this game,
That's
man.
always going to be
This dude is a
something looming
beast.
over DeMar DeRozan.
Both coaches hitting the
Plays
reset
just
button.
like him, too.
Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Paul to Anthony. Going to launch beyond the arc.
Oh, Gallo, come
Well
on.
defended.
And big-time coaching
Gotta make
strategy
that
by the
splash
staff
one time.
right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Screen coming. Has a look. Gay shot off the mark. Rockets have the ball. Paul, deep left corner.
Got him, coach.
Anthony.
Let's go.
That's too easy. Knowing Carmelo Anthony, the competitor, you know he
Look
wants
at that
to do
pass
the
from
same
Chris
things
Paul
as
to
he was
Melo.
doing 5
Melo
years
draining
ago.
from the three-point shot.
Well, the answer is
Splash.
no. Your mind is telling you yes, but your body is saying
That's
the
what I'm
exact
talking
opposite.
about.
The next step for Carmelo Anthony is to understand that he needs to keep it simple. If he's a catch-and-shoot player, help provide spacing and open up that lane for other players to attack.
Ooh, good crossover.
No good. And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Harden to Paul. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Anthony. Anthony, a shot, no good. Spurs in possession to Rudy Gay.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, man. I got my sliders coming up soon for you guys,
You take your
man.
medicine and you call it a day.
Definitely got it coming for you guys.
Paul with it up top.
This
His
update,
guys
man,
down
for
by
live,
9.
man, is looking pretty damn good,
To
man.
Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to PJ Tucker. Paul. No good. That's great defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive.
All right,
end.
y'all, I
That
gotta
makes him
head
take
up,
his legs
man.
away on the offensive
Gotta take my black ass to work. Just want to give you guys a look, man, on these update, man, for Live 19. Sliders will be coming out there for you guys, man, in the up and coming, I'll say maybe tomorrow or Saturday. I'll be dropping my new sliders for you guys. Help out your gameplay with the AI.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth.
The score is 31-40. I'm down by a couple. But for the meantime, I got to end this stream real quick. Check out the player stats real fast. Yeah, man, I definitely agree with you on that one. The demo, the CPU was definitely aggressive, man. Versus got in the full game, the CPU doesn't play as aggressive as it was on the demo. Definitely agree with you on that one, man. Definitely. But I'm gonna try to adjust the CPU so they can play more aggressive with these sliders. I'm gonna try my best though. I think, man, during a time when a demo dropped, the CPU was not hitting nothing but threes and mid-range jumpers, man. It was very aggressive with them snatchbacks and the mid-range jumpers. Especially that Warriors team, KD and Curry. It was making the splash the whole time. Good work as always. I appreciate it, man. I try my best to bring out the fresh content for you guys, man, with sliders, rosters, or mixtapes. Trying my best, man. See what time is this? 12:37. Still got a couple of time left.
Quarter is underway.
Got some time left over.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills gets it in the right corner. Mills with a shot that won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Screen coming. Anthony to Capella. runners.
Oh, good
there.
move.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Patty Mills. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own wrist and scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knight into the front court. 9-point margin. Goes to the left side. Curling inside. Spinning shot. Won't fall.
I also noticed with this update, man, a lot of the players' names in the back of the jersey is missing letters. Like, for example, the Milwaukee Bucks, you got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's missing his P in the back of his jersey. So a lot of these players' names, the letters are missing from this update. I'm not sure about every team, but so far for the Bucks, a lot of the players missing letters, man, from the jersey. I'm not sure how I feel about the capital A and the lowercase n and stuff like that. They need to fix that, man. That shit is killing me. So we're going to go ahead and look through all these names real fast, see who's missing letters and stuff like that. Because the Bucks team, they was missing crazy letters. Like Knight, you got a capital K with a small capital N. That shit is crazy. So far the Spurs team looking pretty damn good though, for the most part.
The lead stands at 9. Patty Mills.
Yeah, man, I can't be late, man. I still got a little time left for it, man. I just need to get dressed on.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
I think I can finish this last quarter real quick, man.
2 for 2 on that trip. And now Houston has the basketball. To Anthony from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
For 3. Well defended. Tough shot for Patty Mills.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Anthony.
Ah, man, Anthony slacking.
To Aldridge. Pass
Good
chance.
move.
Another chance. That's blocked. Find the net.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Knight into the front court. His guys down 11.
There we go.
Carries it on the catch and shoot.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seems like
For sure, man. I mean, at times this game can get boring, and at times the game can get, active and stuff. You can have a good time with this game. I can honestly say though, man, I'm really bored with the one mode, man, and these events. It's like it's the same thing over and over, man. You play one game, you're trying to achieve a goal, you gotta make a 3-point shot and get a steal, and so on. I mean, it gets boring, man. I wish Live can add a storyline to this game like they did in FIFA or Madden.
DeJounte Murray.
I think this game would have been even more fire if they had a storyline in their one mode, or a little mock career mode, how you want to call it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Harden has it up the floor. To Anthony. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfs
Damn, Melo was trash in this game.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Paul. Now pass stolen by the Spurs.
One thing about this game that I hate about Live 19 is the stealing sometimes, man. For example, Chris Paul made a great pass. He wasn't even looking at the ball. He just reached his arms out and grabbed the ball. That's one thing about this game that I really hate, man. Is the stealing in this game. The stealing in the blocking. His eyes is nowhere near facing that basketball. His left arm is reaching out for the ball. That's something that EA needs to fix, man. That was my main issue with this game from the beginning. It's the stealing and the blocking shots.
He commands the paint this time down.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Harden to Capella. Here comes the screen. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. Can only imagine how frustrating that is to stop.
It's beyond an arduous task for the defender. I'm getting frustrated even talking about it. Let me tell you 2 reasons why. Number 1, he's been top 5 in the league since the 2012
Yeah, man, the defense in this game is beautiful, man. The whole foot planting on the court, it's amazing, man. Versus playing 2K and your foot is not planting on the court as much on 2K. It feels like there's more sliding than anything. It's not that 2K is a bad game, it's just they need to work on their foot planting in NBA 2K.
Defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before.
Well, that don't make sense. Both games are great, man. But I prefer Live 19 this year over 2K this year.
Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Paul. Trying to cash in.
Damn, Melo is trash in this game, bro.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Oh, a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Rudy Gay.
This game definitely does not feel arcadish at all, man. This is definitely a great game this year.
Shot clock expires. 24
It almost feels as if they play like the real life basketball, man. Like how players really play in real life. Can I get one shot, Melo? Thank you. Dang, you trash ass. 48-41. Down by 7 points. Playing on Superstar. Try my best, man.
It's the Spurs who are victorious. They continue their unbeaten run.
Wasn't really giving my all really in this game. Just trying to show you guys the details, the movement, the gameplay. Break it down what's
EA Sports.
That's why I like to play the franchise.
Here. And I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs.
That's facts though, Sean. That's facts. I feel what you're saying though about that franchise part. I should give franchise a try this year. I kind of stopped playing franchise because it's the same every year. I wish they can improve on their franchise mode.
The Rockets lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
Now this is with the update plus with my sliders. This is not the official sliders just yet. I still need to dig into the game and adjust my sliders. try to get my sliders to
Matchup in which solid shooting.
get the AI to play a perfect game of basketball.
Like I'm loving and enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job
But
of effective, efficient scoring from
sliders probably will be out either tomorrow or Saturday for sure.
Player of the game.
I need to play at least 2 more games to see how the AI plays. So far, right now, the AI is playing pretty good.
The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
I don't see an issue right now with the AI and with this update so far. But we're going to take a look at the player stats real quick, see who's scoring what. And I think that's my biggest concern too with this game, man. Certain players should not be scoring big numbers. So we're going to check it out real quick. See, I am controlling the Houston going against the Spurs. We're going to see who's scoring on the Spurs team. Parker scored 8 points, 10, 2, 8, 4, 5. I mean, it's not that bad though. I mean, stats looking pretty damn good with these sliders so far and with this update. I would love to see Demir DeRozan having the most points though. But then again, not every single player has, you know, their good games though. But so far so good with the sliders. You know, everybody's eating on the CPU team. Got 8, 10, 2, 8, 4, 5. Everybody got buckets. Even the bench got 4 points, 3 points. You got 2, and you got 2 points, and you got 5. So I mean, everybody's eating. Everybody got buckets. Everybody got rebounds and assists, which is a great thing though. That's what I want to see with these sliders. I want to see the AI get everybody involved in the game, not just 3 players having like 15 and 10 points. I want to see everybody with buckets. But so far so good though. I might release these sliders tomorrow. I think I'm gonna play like 2 more games later on today using the Thunder and using the Warriors and see who's scoring what and how the AI plays. But Nathan, I gotta go to work, man. Thank you for everybody for tuning in and watching my stream and looking at these updates. I'll catch you guys on the rebound, man, the next time.